What's going on, everybody? This is Julien here to take the fear out of fitness. Today, I'm going to put my coach hat on, my PE teacher hat on. And the reason why I'm going to bring this up is because I've experienced at times where I've seen my students rely on each other and somebody in the group fails them because they feel like they don't want to do something. And that's fine. They don't want to do it. But when you're on a team, there's a lot of things that you're not going to want to do that nobody else can do but you. And you're going to be needed because nobody else does what you do better than you. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when you're on a team, people are desperately relying on you. And the team that I'm referring to in your case, when it comes to fitness, is your family and your friends. Your family and your friends are relying on you every day of your life to do what you do best in their lives. Some of you are mothers, some of you are fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents. And a lot of you feel so entitled to do what you want to do that you don't stop to think about the important role that you play in your person's life. And as a result, you feel that you're entitled to eating that cake. You feel entitled to drinking the liquor. You're entitled to eating fast food because you feel like it, because you had a rough day, rough week. You don't want to exercise because you're tired. You don't want to exercise because you don't feel like it. I hate doing it. Well, unfortunately, when you're on a team, there's things that you don't want to do because you hate it, but that was what you were hired to do. And when you were hired to do that, there's no other option but do that or go home. And the only home that you can go to is your otherworldly home, wherever that is. And as a result, you're leaving people behind. You're not leaving people behind because you have done all that you could do. You're leaving unfinished business on the table. You're leaving missed opportunities on the table. So think about it. You're a grandparent. You're 60 years old. You're not in great shape at all. How much longer do you think you're going to be on this earth to do what it is that only you can do? How long do you think you got before your body deteriorates to the point where you are literally incapable of recovering? Huh? Think about it. You're a mom, you're a dad, you're a spouse. You are married to this person and you are the parents of these children for a reason. That reason is that you are the one that is going to give them the lessons of life the only way that you can teach them. I once turned around and had a conversation with somebody way back about loyalty to one person and why is it difficult? Why would it be difficult for me to not be faithful in a relationship? And the answer that I came up with is to explain to them to make them understand it could be something as simple as making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is one of my favorite sandwiches, by the way. But if you make peanut butter and jelly better than anybody else, do I want to risk losing that peanut butter and jelly sandwich over something as simple and trivial as a romp? Right? In that mindset, it's the same thing when it comes to your life. Do you want to lose your life over a Snickers bar? And when I say a Snickers bar, we know that these are series of them. We're not talking about once every 2 months or once every week even. You're ingesting them daily for no reason whatsoever, with no nutritional value to you whatsoever. The bottle of liquor, the bottle of beer, the bottle of alcohol. What is it to you to not do it as often or at all, to see another sunrise with the people that love you in it? Picking up the weights and putting them back down. What if you lifting these weights, you picking up these medicine balls, these cables, these, you know, these elasto bands, these kettlebells? What if you doing this thing that you hate gives you an extra hour, an extra minute, an extra day for somebody to come up with the solution to save your life? Guys, there are times when I have to do things that I don't want to do. As an educator, I get a plan period, and that's time to myself. That's time to decompress. That's time to plan for my next day. All of those things in one, but there's days where we don't have a sub, and they call on me to cover for them. I don't want to, but I do it. Why? Not only because I'm a part of a team and right now I'm needed. I need to get in the game. Even if I'm not the best guard, if I'm not the best shooter, if I'm not the best defender, it doesn't matter. They need me in there because there's nobody else in there, and they'll be playing 4-on-5 if they do, if I choose not to. If I choose not to do my job and play the role that I'm meant to play, there's going to be a series of kids in a classroom without a teacher, leaving somebody in administration to do the job instead. And administration has way bigger things to fry than worrying about watching kids for an hour and a half and going over the lesson plan that was laid out for the substitute in their absence. And it doesn't even matter what they're absent for, because maybe one day I need to be absent and I need somebody to cover for me. And if I can't rely on my teammates to back me up, then what are we doing? What are we all doing? And you're not backing up your teammates in your household. You're not backing up the teammates that you chose. You're not backing up your friends and your family. You're leaving them to hold the bag while you lay cold in the ground 6 feet under. I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to think about that long and hard as you go through the series whining and complaining about how you feel as opposed to what is. I know, I'm cutting into awesome, riveting videos right now, but I wanted to let you know that I have my own virtual store. My own virtual store is stout-fitness.myshopify.com. In there, you'll find right now simply mere t-shirts. T-shirts, you can't rock this fit right now, but eventually you just might be able to. So if you guys help me out and buy a few shirts, it'll help me out to build up my catalog. All right? So don't forget, it's relatively easy to do. Just go to stout-fitness.myshopify.com. Back to the video. I don't know what you're going to do about that. The only thing you can do is to simply do the work. Every day, instead of having a scarcity mindset, instead of having a mindset of I'm lacking something and I'm going to miss out on something. How about I have time to do this because the time that I'm giving is going to be given back at some point. The hours upon hours that I spend in the gym, the hours and hours that I spend in the gym are going to be given back to me tenfold in my later years. I have no doubt about that, outside of some unforeseen event that leaves me in a unfortunate situation. But my health, I truly believe, is not going to fail me anytime soon because I'm putting in the work now. Yes, I get to indulge every now and then in ways that other people don't. However, I've afforded that because I've put in that work. You, on the other hand, you want to indulge because you feel entitled because you make this amount of money, or you are the one who makes the money, or you have other things to worry about that are bigger than going to the gym or bigger than exercising. And the thing that I always ask the people that I know, like, and care about is, do you want your wife, your significant other, to have to replace you? Think about that for a minute. Do you want to leave your kids to be the stepchildren of someone else when you're right here with no intentions of derelicting of your duties, literally? But what are you really doing when you pass away due to your own selfishness? What you're doing is you're passing the buck on to someone else. You're passing on your responsibilities as a parent, as a spouse, as a grandparent, as a close relative, or a friend to someone else. And that's not fair to the people that you say are on your team. It is incumbent upon you to make the decisions necessary that makes you be the best you. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Have a nice day, have a great weekend, and be the best you.